Sitting here reflecting, taking a minute to reflect, think about turning on a fireplace, think about a lot, think about a lot, thinking about this Sunday and what this Sunday is going to hold for the defending champions as we sit and we're on vacation. We're on vacation right now. What's going on, Jay? We took care of our business Thursday. Now we on vacation. Let's get a little drink. Let's get a little umbrella in that drink. Let's get the little drink with the pineapple and the umbrella. And let's reflect. Let's reflect on the rest of these mortals in the NFC East. Mortals. Mortals. They're mortals to us. We took care of our business. They didn't want to grab the division by the throat while we were stumbling. What beef, Jay the GOAT? What beef? They didn't want to grab the division by the throat. Yeah, I'm happy we got back on track too. I'm so happy, Daniel. I'm so happy. They didn't want to grab the division by the throat. We got to do what we got to do now. We got to take this thing over. The entire division is going to lose this week. I'm almost 95% of that. I'm almost 95% of that. EDP versus Nitro Freak. Is that public? Are they making videos about each other? LaShawn McCoy coming home Monday. We gonna see. We gonna see if Shady come. We gonna see if Shady come. I heard Corey Clement. I heard Corey Clement told Howie Roseman that we don't need another running back. Howie Roseman told Corey to prove it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't get into the little beef, to the YouTube beef or nothing like that, but I mean, I got to believe Nitro Freak bring it on itself. Dak won't throw nobody's way. Me personally, would I still trade for a running back? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't trade for a running back. I wouldn't. I would let Corey feature. I would let Corey feature, man. I would let Corey feature. I would trade for a damn left tackle or something. I would trade for an offensive lineman to beef that up. I would trade for an offensive lineman or something, but I would let Corey feature. So yeah, Corey Clement can prove we don't need a trade. You know what I mean? Honestly, you know what I would do? You know what I would do? I don't feel like we need a receiver either, but I definitely would get. I would get Devontae Parker. I would trade for Devontae Parker. That's what I would do with that pick. I'm trading for Devontae. Doug trying to play old ass Sproles and Peters. Yeah, man. Peters out with a bicep. We beat the sorry Giants. Do we want a slice of cake? We blew the Giants out at their home. We didn't beat them. We ended their season. You seen how we look. You seen how we look, Saints. You seen how we look, Saints. The Saints should be scared of how we looked against the Giants. The NFL should be scared of how we looked against the Giants. I don't care if it's the Giants at all. We the defending Super Bowl champions. We're not just walking around here. Are you crazy? We're not just walking around here. We're going to beat the Saints. We're going to beat the Saints. We're going to beat the Saints. Hey, you use the Lord Brunson discount, Hassan? That's what's up, bro. Did your handle glove ship? I told you, bro, them handle gloves are dope, man. Those handle gloves dope. Them handles is dope, man. Them handles is dope. Respect, man. You use the code Lord Brunson, get you some handles. Man, it become obvious that Barkley is not the answer for the Giants. Not the answer for the Giants. Barkley is not the answer for the Giants. Just like Barry Sanders wasn't the answer for the Lions. You need a complete team. You just can't win no championship on the back of a running back. Oh, you got him yesterday? That's what's up, Hassan, man. Put them things to work. Put them things to work. Y'all O-line still nothing special. Bro, bro. What you wanna bet, Brian? What you wanna bet on the Eagles versus the Saints? What you wanna bet? What do you wanna bet? What you wanna bet? Cause I'm willing to bet our secondary is back. What you wanna bet on Eagles versus Saints? You don't want to bet nothing on Eagles versus Saints. You wouldn't bet it. You wouldn't bet it. The NFL hoped we would stay down in the dumps for so long. The fact of the matter is, we lead the division now. The rest of the division gonna lose. I was about to fall off a cliff last week. Now I'm talking reckless. You fell off a cliff last week. You fell off a cliff last week. You fell off a cliff last week, Simus. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I knew this bounce. The bounce back was. It's just. It makes sense for the bounce back. We lost by 2, we lost by 3, and we lost by 6. Why wouldn't I think we was gonna bounce back? Nobody is yet to blow us out. Nobody is yet to blow us out. We've been losing games by mental errors. You see how we look when we don't have mental errors? We about to go on a 5-6 game winning streak. You see how we look when we don't have mental errors? How Uncle L doing? Uncle Leroy chilling. We beating bums and losing to decent teams. What decent team did we lose to? What decent team did we lose to? What decent team did we lose to? The Vikings a decent team now? The Vikings a decent team now? The Vikings got a tie on their record, and they got 2 wins. So now the Vikings a decent team. The Titans a decent team? The Titans just lost to the Bills. The Buccaneers a decent team? The Buccaneers are no longer in existence. Even my chat done turned on me. How my chat turned on me? This is the thing about my chat, Simus. When I make a chat, first of all, when I make a chat, I'm not talking to myself. It's rare I'm in a chat that's less than 30 people. That's number one, Simus. Something that I hope you could start achieving. When I make a chat, I got Eagles fans and other teams fans. That's what's different about me and you, Simus. Other fan bases subscribe to me, even though I'm an Eagles fan. That's what's the difference between me and you, Simus. I got Saints fans subscribe to me. I got Titans fans subscribe to me. That's the difference. That's the difference between me and you. That's the difference. You got nothing but Cowboys fans subscribe to you, Simus. Matter of fact, I don't even think I'm subscribed to you. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Now, congratulations, Simus. This is a thank you from Lord Brunson to you, Simus. You've been on YouTube maybe 15 years or something like that. 15, 16, 17, 20 years. You about 45 or something like that, right? You've been on YouTube for a very long time, Simus. What's going on, Razor? What's going on, Ross? You've been on YouTube for a very long time, Simus. A very long time. This is my 2nd year on YouTube, Simus. I've surpassed you in everything that matters. That has anything to do with YouTube. Now people going to click on your name, Simus. Simus a Cowboys fan. Sub Simus up. Now people going to sub you up, Simus, on behalf of Lord Brunson and the defending Super Bowl champions. Come on, man. We don't need no running back. We don't need a running back. But I think we're going to get one. I think Howie is infatuated with the idea of, that's the one that makes sense. That creates the buzz. That creates the speculation in the air. What's going on, Bird Gang? What's up? What's up? That creates the buzz. That creates the speculation in the air, getting shady back. Kill season. Kill season. I don't know what he's talking about. The Cowboys are guaranteed to lose to the Jaguars. I guarantee the Cowboys lose to the Jaguars. I guarantee it. And could bet me $500 to $5. If the Cowboys beat the Jags, I give you $500. If the Jags beat the Cowboys, just give me $5. That's how confident I am. Come on, man. They're about to burn Dallas to the ground. They're about to burn Dallas to the ground. It ain't no fun when Rabbit got the gun. We lost. Y'all won 1 week. All you heard, Cowboys this, Eagles ain't that. Ain't no fun. Ain't burn some incense or something. Come on, man. We don't burn incense in here, man. That's old school, Simus. We don't burn incense in here. We don't burn incense I don't burn incense in my condo, Simus. That's old school. That's old school, man. We don't do that when we want smell goods. You tripping, man. Incense. Incense. We don't do that, Simus. We got exotic sprays. Incense. You tripping, man. See, look, you keep getting me misconstrued. You get me misconstrued. I'm laying down right now on a couch that could fit the whole Eagles fan base. You talking about incense. That was back in the day. What's going on, Dana Ferguson? What's up? know what I mean? What's up? We gonna crush it. Listen. The NFC East didn't want to take control of the division. They didn't want to take control of the division. We was stumbling. We lost 2 straight. Why nobody don't got at least a 2-game lead on us? We lost 2 straight. Why nobody got at least a 2-game lead on us? You know what I mean? And shout out to my boy Rob. Y'all might see it in the last video comment sections. My boy Rob said he got a Eagles Panthers ticket for me for the low. I will be in Philadelphia. I will be at the game next Sunday as soon as I get confirmation from Rob. I will be out there tailgating. I will be out there with E-Rock. Hopefully Kyle Pizzle got that Giants hard hat to E-Rock in time so I can stick my foot in it. Hopefully you got that in time. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all was so pressed. Y'all was so pressed and hyped about the beginning of the season. Everybody's so hyped up about the beginning of the season, trying to trash us and all this. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Saquon Barkley is better than Ezekiel Elliott already. Carson Wentz is 10 times better than Dak Prescott. Kill these debates. Kill these debates. These debates are pointless. Kill these debates. Carson Wentz got 8 touchdowns. 8 touchdowns, 1 interception. Dak Prescott got 8 touchdowns. Played 6 games, though. About 5 interceptions. Dak Prescott going to be a backup in a year and a half. Dak Prescott going to be a backup. Dak Prescott going to be a backup. And my feelings, I don't have no feelings, bro. What are you talking about? I don't have no feelings, bro. Have I met Desert Eagle? No, I ain't meet Desert Eagle, but me and Desert Eagle got a real good relationship. I plan on meeting Desert Eagle, man. When I go to Philly, if everything goes as promised. Go work out. Come on, man. You can't talk to me about working out, Simons. I could bench you. I could bench you while you holding the refrigerator. What are you talking about, Simons? You ain't been looking at my videos? You don't look at my Instagram, Simons? Go work out. I've been doing that. My win is up, baby. My win is up. Go work out. You tripping, man. You tripping, buddy. We need you, though, Simons. We need you. We need you and your little organization. We need y'all around. We need y'all around. Go work out. You're out your mind. People just be saying anything. Just watch what Kamara going to do to the Philly defense. Saquon had a field day. Saquon Barkley did have a field day. But they got blown out. They got blown out. Saquon Barkley absolutely had a field day. But they got blown out. They got blown out. I'm white because I said buddy. Come on, man. I'm white because I said buddy. Whatever, man. Whatever, buddy. Whatever, buddy. Whatever, buddy. You on YouTube. Your goal is to define other people's blackness. You trying to define somebody's blackness because they said buddy. Simons, you a waste, man. You a waste. You a waste. And you know the Eagles going to beat the Cowboys. You know the Eagles going to beat the Cowboys, Simons. And when the Eagles beat the Cowboys, Simons, I'm going to tear Dallas a new one. I'm going to rip Dallas a new one. When the Eagles beat the Cowboys, I'm going to dismantle the... If you're a Dallas Cowboys content creator, you've been wasting your time for 20-something years. After we beat y'all, Dallas, I am going to flood. I'm going to flood you boys commentary on how the Eagles are far superior. I'm going to flood it. I'm going to flood it. I'm in my feelings. It's the difference between being in your feelings and jobbers when we go live, Simons. It's a difference. It's a difference. I hear you, Daniel. I don't know what this guy talking about. I was right. I to say that. Thank you. What is it? Maltine? You're right. I was right. I was right. Corey Clement is a serviceable #1 running back. What's going on, Kurt? What's going on, Kurt? What's going on this fine Saturday? We ain't got no game tomorrow. We on vacation. We on vacation, Eagles Nation. The ball is in the NFC East court. You know what's so fascinating about these two games between the Redskins and the Panthers? Much to learn from these two games. It's much to learn from these two games. It's much because the Panthers and the Jaguars are our next two opponents. It's much to learn from these two games. We got to watch these division games. 1-4. Now he busting his water gun. Who 1-4? Who's 1-4, Simus? Who's 1-4? We 3-3. Who's 1-4? You've been saying that, Velivel. You've been saying that. You've been saying that. You've been saying that. You've been saying Corey Clement. You've been saying that. If you give Corey Clement 15 to 18 carries, I agree with you, Phantom. I agree with you. If you give Corey Clement 15 to 18 carries and sprinkling some Smallwood, sprinkling some screens to Clement, we straight. We straight. The only negative takeaway that I could take away from the abusal we gave to the Giants is that we just feel like on a lot of first downs. On a lot of first downs to start the drive, on a lot of first plays of the drive, we just refuse to run the ball for some reason. But we first place in the division. It's up to the Giants to try to get there. It's up to the Redskins to try to get there. It's up to the Cowboys to try to get there. A win is a win. That's the point. A win is a win. A win is a win. The Cowboys beat the Giants. They was rejoicing in the streets. Y'all was rejoicing. I thought he was back. Y'all beat the Giants. Y'all was rejoicing in the streets. Come on, man. You'll watch me on the other side, code switching. I don't understand 50-year-old man lingo. I don't even know what code switching is. I don't even know what code switching is. I don't understand 50-year-old man lingo, bro. When we beat y'all, it's going to be crickets in this chat room. Let me explain something to you about a Lord Brunson chat room. It's never crickets. It's never crickets. Go down and look at my videos. I upload my chats. I upload my chats. It's never crickets. What's going on, Banks? I see you in there, Banks. It's never crickets in the Lord Brunson chat room. I can go live on my break at lunch. It's never crickets. It's never crickets. A lot of my chats get over 100 people in it. It's never crickets, man. It's never. That's like telling me I can't get 100 views on a video. Yeah, my uncle legit, Kurt. My uncle legit. That's my guy. Me and my uncle got some videos coming up too. Me and my uncle got some real interesting videos coming in. I appreciate that, man. This chat room gonna be crickets. It's never crickets, man. Never crickets. That's like saying when y'all lose, it's gonna be crickets. No, man. You gotta understand how this thing work. You gotta understand how this thing work here, man. People appeal to the people they supposed to appeal to. We the Philadelphia Eagles. We the Philadelphia Eagles. It's only about 4 content creators in the sports realm in my lane that are even remotely close to me. You need to follow who? Banks, Uncle Leroy? That's what I'm saying. The big dog's back in the division. You right about that. The big dog's back in the division. You right about that. You right about that, Sauce God. We left the door open. We left the door open for the NFC East to try to make this thing competitive. Now we're gonna take first place and slam that door shut like we did last year. Slam that door shut. Slam that door shut. Jason Garrett, the Cowboys lose 2 in a row. Jason Garrett done. And this loss right here to the Jaguars gonna be 2 in a row. They're gonna give him one more. They're gonna give him one more. After they lose to the Jags, they're gonna give Jason Garrett 1 or 2 more games. It ain't going to no week 11. It ain't going to no week 11. It ain't going to no week 11. It ain't going. It ain't making it to week 11, dog. If the Cowboys don't start winning, like I'm talking about going a 5-game win streak, Garrett is done, man. Garrett is done. I can't wait till Garrett get fired. I can't wait. I can't wait because when Garrett get fired, they're gonna go even further downhill. Even further downhill. Come on, man. Do you know the position that the Giants even put themselves in? The Giants put themselves in one of the worst positions ever because if this quarterback the Giants don't get in this draft, ain't ready as soon as he come out, it's a waste of Odell and it's a waste of Saquon Barkley. You could take Odell Beckham and Saquon Barkley and put them on about 20 different franchises, and it automatically makes them contenders. Automatically make these guys contenders. But hey, on the Giants ain't one of them teams then. The Rams don't even concern me. The Rams do not concern me. You want me to tell you why the Rams don't concern me? That's because Uncle Leroy YouTube name is the legendary Uncle L. That's Uncle Leroy YouTube name. That's Uncle Leroy YouTube name, the legendary Uncle L. Yo, one of the things that they don't concern me. That's what I was saying. The Rams don't concern me because the Rams have yet to deal with adversity. They have yet to deal with that key injury. They have yet to deal with the grind of trying to figure it out with your bench, with second string players. The Rams have yet to figure that out. Everything been all roses and fine and dandy. The Rams ain't went through no injury. The Rams ain't go through missing Gurley for a couple days with a little tweak. The Rams ain't go to Jared Goff getting a concussion. The Rams ain't go through no adversity. They've been squeaky clean. Ain't no war, ain't no blood on their resume. Ain't no war evidence. Ain't no battle scars on the Rams' resume. The Rams don't concern me. They haven't dealt with adversity. They've been the same squeaky clean ball club that got knocked out by the Falcons. They don't worry me. They don't worry me. Show me you can win when the key guy go down. Show me you can win when the key guy go down. Come on, man. Show me you can win when the key guy go down. They got a little flashy play calling. Everybody got that. Everybody look good, but you got to be able to put that together in the Super Bowl. Put it together. 2019 draft needs, positions needed. I'm a firm believer that, all right, so in the draft, you draft a running back in 2019. If we don't pick up a running back by trade right now, you draft one in 2019. You don't need no more cornerbacks. You need to let them play bump and run like we did against the Giants. Let them play cover 2 man like we did against the Giants. Our cornerbacks are physical, man. Our cornerbacks physical. You go get a linebacker. You get a running back. You probably get a safety, but you don't need no cornerbacks. You don't need no cornerbacks. And honestly, you get another left tackle because Peters, I don't know about Peters. So you get you a left tackle in 2019 if we don't get a running back by trade. That's all that is. The Rams are peaking early, man. The Rams peaking early. We about to peak right now. We about to peak right now when you're supposed to peak. The Rams are peaking early, man. The Rams are peaking early. Let the Rams would have started off shaky like we did. The season would have been over for the Rams. The season would have been over for the Rams if they started off shaky. They are not battle-tested, bro. They not battle-tested. We battle-tested. Which is why, after starting off shaky, without our franchise quarterback for the first 2 games, without our #1 wide receiver for the first, For the first 2 games or whatever, our franchise quarterback and our #1 receiver didn't begin the season. They missed multiple games. And we're still #1 in the division. And our #1 receiver still has the best stat line of any receiver in the division. Our franchise quarterback got the best stat line of any quarterback in the division. And they didn't even start the season on time. And we #1 in the division. That's what you call being battle-tested. The Cowboys is kid-tested, mother-approved. The Rams are kid-tested, mother-approved. These dudes daycare-tested. They're not battle-tested. Come on, bro. They're not battle-tested. Imagine Dak Prescott and Cole Beasley missing games in the beginning of the season. The Cowboys will not have a win on their record. The Cowboys will not have a win on their record. Do we get Devontae Parker? Absolutely. We get Devontae Parker. Absolutely. The Cowboys ain't making no move to get him. They need wide receivers. Go ahead, grab everybody. We grab whatever we think we need right now at this point. But how are we going to do his best? How are we going to do his best? These guys ain't battle-tested. These guys ain't battle-tested. If Jared Goff and Brandon Cooks didn't start the season, them boys would be done, bro. They be done. They be done. That's what I'm saying. You're right, Kurt. You're right. Wentz had time in the pocket for the first time all year. He had ample time in the pocket for the first time all year. 3 touchdowns. Alshon Jeffrey, 2 touchdowns. And let me remind you, our special teams has yet to turn some points for us. Our defense has yet to get points for us as well. So all 3 phases of the game ain't even catch up for us. We ain't been getting turnovers like that. We ain't been getting pressure like that. I'm trying to tell you, man, that game turned over a new leaf. We got Cam Newton next. Cam Newton don't have no deep threat. Cam Newton don't have a deep threat. Cam Newton don't have a deep threat. They just got that college-style offense, that run game, man. Man, listen, man. You know what it is. We're going to send the bloodhounds for Cam. They ain't got no deep threat. We're going to beat the Panthers. I ain't even do the keys to victory yet. You still here, Simus? When you was here, it was 40 people in here. Now we got 67. That's what happened. That's what happens, Simus. That's what happens. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. A little Brunson chat always going to be entertaining. A little Brunson chat always going to give you numbers. A little Brunson chat always going to speak the real about the ball club. I bet you Simus did go. With New Leaf, y'all beat the Giants. Welcome to the league, buddy. Come on, bro. The Saints ain't win nothing since 2009. The Saints swear every year is their year. The Saints are the epitome, the bleeding epitome of a one-hit wonder. I got a video already ready for the Saints game, bro. I got a video already ready for when we play the Saints game. How the Saints coach is a scumbag. How the Saints coach is a scumbag. Remember when he was auctioning off players to get hurt? Remember when the Saints coach was offering off, was trying to get players hurt? I know that scumbag. I know that scumbag. The Saints coach is a scumbag. I got a video locked in the chamber. You don't know, y'all. You don't know who you don't know. You really don't know. You don't know who you on live with, man. I'm aware of what's going on with this team and with this league. I'm aware. The Saints haven't beaten nobody. The Saints haven't beaten nobody. The Saints haven't beaten anybody this year. Now that I think about it, the Saints have not beaten anybody this year. The Saints want to be beating their chest because they hot right now. You need to be worrying about how you let the pathetic Vikings embarrass you like that. And then you need to be worrying about that. You need to be worrying about how you lost the NFC Championship game. Worry about that. Worry about that. We don't acknowledge Greg Williams, and we don't acknowledge the New Orleans Saints. The Saints coach is even a loser. That's why the Eagles will be wearing home jerseys at an away game in the Saints. Now, make no mistake, that Saints game is a dangerous game, but you know what it is. You know what is going to happen. You know what it is. You know what it is. You see the confidence that the wide receivers playing with now? You know what it is, man. You know what it is. Drew Brees gonna have to throw the ball every down. Every down. He ain't running no ball with no Kamara. He better throw some screens to Kamara. We remember what Kamara said. We remember what Alvin and the Chipmunk said. We remember what he said. Somebody gonna put a damn hat on Kamara. We don't acknowledge the Saints. What have the Saints done? Who are the Saints? They got one ring like we got. Who are the Saints to us? Let's be realistic here. Saints the biggest threat. No, they not. They're the biggest threat in your mind. The Saints are the biggest threat in your mind, bro. The Saints are the biggest threat in you guys' mind. We don't acknowledge the Saints. Nobody fears the Saints, bro. Nobody fears the Saints. Now the Rams are eye-opening if you want to be for real, but come on, bro. The Saints, the only people that fear the Saints is the people in the Saints division. The Saints already got Division L on their record. Who have? Yeah, yes, please. Yo, if somebody start naming the teams that the Saints beat. Because I think they beat the Browns. They beat the Browns and they beat Washington is what I know of so far. They lost to the Bucs like we did. The Saints don't even have no defense, in my opinion. Somebody point out who the Saints beat. The Titans are a playoff team. The Titans went to the second round of the playoffs. And I believe the Titans run their division right now. So what do you mean, who are the Titans? What do you mean, who are the Titans? We 80 strong in the chat now, Simus, if you still here. What do you mean, who are the Titans? Come on, bro. The Titans are a playoff team, and the Titans are winning their division. The Titans put the Chiefs out of the playoffs last year. That's how I know some of y'all don't watch football, bro. This is how I know some of y'all don't watch football. Who are the Titans? The Titans beat us. In overtime by 3. We should have beat the Titans. We should have beat the Titans. We should be undefeated right now. Yes, we're underachieving right now, but we still run our division. We underachieving right now. I can acknowledge that. What's going on, Carl? What's up? Listen, we're not going to make no excuse for the Titans loss, for the Buccaneers loss, or the Vikings loss. Just take note of this. We ain't going to make no excuse. We're going to point out facts. We lost by 2, we lost by 6, and we lost by 3. We're not going to even say nothing, say no more about that. Say no more. We lost 3 games by a total of 11 points. That's mental errors, bro. That's mental errors. That's mental errors right there. That's mental errors right there. Stop making arguments that aren't even true. Who's doing that, Deems? Saints barely beat the Falcons. Saints barely beat a lot of people, bro. Wouldn't have the Saints been blown out? What are you talking about? Y'all haven't been blown out, but y'all got embarrassed by the Bucs. Y'all were embarrassed. Y'all didn't get blown out. Y'all were embarrassed by the Bucs. And you went to overtime with the Browns, bro. What are you talking about? You on that Saints and Rams pack? I dig it. Wouldn't have the Saints been blown out in the last 2 years? How many playoff games have the Saints won in the last 2 years? That's what's more important. How many playoff games have the Saints won in the last 2 years? How many playoff games have the Saints won in the last 2 years? We didn't get embarrassed by the Bucs. We lost to the Bucs by 6. We lost to the Bucs by 6. Didn't the Bucs put up 48 on y'all? The Bucs put up 48 points on y'all or something like that. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing to a defensive coordinator. That's embarrassing. They get almost 50 put on you. What are you talking about? The Bucs had to play that whole game out against us. The Bucs had to play that entire game. The Bucs had to play that entire game out against us, bro. Exactly. We didn't get embarrassed. We lost. What you saw on Thursday Night Football, that's how you embarrass somebody. That's embarrassing. That's what it calls by. What we did to the Giants was embarrassing. You dome teams better stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane, bro. All you dome teams in the NFC South, stay in your lane, bro. Eagles lost to the Bucs is embarrassing. How is it embarrassing? How is it embarrassing? I know the Bucs back to reality. I already said that was going to happen to the Bucs. I know the Bucs are back where they belong. I know the Bucs are back where they belong. But the Saints only getting you hyped just to let you down like they did last year. Y'all thought the Saints was going to the Super Bowl last year. They let you down. They let you down. You talk about embarrassing. The Saints lost to the Vikings in the most embarrassing fashion you could ever lose in. The Saints lost to the Vikings in the most embarrassing fashion ever. You guys should still be embarrassed with the way you lost to the Vikings. What you talking about, bro? The Saints should still be embarrassed from last year's playoffs. Nothing the Saints ever can do in the history of football can erase that embarrassment that the Vikings put on them. Saints not built for the cold weather. The Falcons not built for the cold weather. The Panthers are not built for the cold weather. A lot of these teams are not built to even play in Lincoln Financial Field. You'll trade Jalen Mills for a cheesesteak. Hey, Jalen Mills shut down Odell. Mills did play well Thursday. I can acknowledge that. Mills played very well Thursday. He deserves it. I'm about to get me some lunch, though. I'm about to get out of here. Let me get off this soft, comfortable couch. Let me get off relaxing.